guys, welcome back to Bear One's Burden. I'm Joe. Today I'm gonna teach Lori, who is actually filming, how to do a roughing for electrical work. I need to teach her so she could help me try to get all this work done. As you can see, we are on the 3rd floor. This is the first room. You come in, as soon as you come up the steps, it looks a little different because I took off the 2 closets, rear closets. They were right here. And I also framed out the 2x4. For the sake of the video, so it don't take that long, I did some of the layout already. But I'm going to take it step by step through her and explaining to her. Little disclaimer, I am not a licensed contractor. Not an electrician, no technician, nothing. So, for those following this, take advice of your local electrician, plumber, and such. Always follow your state codes and things like that. That being said, these are some of the tools that you will need to do an rough out electrical work. Electrician pouch, drill caps, headlamp, because there's no power up here in case you need it, clips, your outlets, hammer, and your wires. Okay, so let's get started. By the way, I'll list all these tools down on the description below. So before we do any electricity, we want to make sure the power is off. We don't want to be messing around with power on. So light switch, no power. Check for power. And we are dead. This is a handy little tool. We could also double check. No power. So we're good. Okay, Lori, so the first thing we want to do is check our layout. Now, I'm running, as you can see here, I'm running 2 circuits. Okay, and these are 20 amp circuits. Okay, so you want to calculate how many outlets you could run on that circuit. So the rule of thumb is, I'm going to do a little mathing here. So the rule of thumb is that for every breaker, you want to do 20%, 80% of the usage. So being that this is a 20 amp breaker, if you do 80% of that, that's 16 amps. So you want to allocate 1.5 amp per outlet. So if you divide the 16 amps by 1.5, it gives you roughly 11 outlets. So right here, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 in this room. Don't mind this one is facing that room. So I have 6 in here, so that means it leaves me 4 more. So I could run this circuit and connect this room with 4 more outlets for a total of 10. And that'll be that one circuit. So always use 80%. Don't use more than that. Now, from the first outlet, I'm running power to the light. Okay? The light, I like to center my lights. So there's many variations of the light that you could do, but for us, we're gonna do center on the room. Right here, I have another circuit, so don't mind this. Don't get confused. This circuit has no power. It's gonna service another area up here. So I'm gonna go ahead and start running the wire to connect all of these, and we're gonna do a speed through. Guys, if you haven't yet, subscribe to the channel, give it a thumbs up, help us out and to grow the channel. Also, I'm selling these shirts. Okay, 10% of the sales goes to a local church. They have a food program that they do, and I give them money to help them out. All right, so let's get to it. Sorry guys, Laura was helping me and we didn't realize the camera cut out. But as you can see right here, we ran the cable. Okay. Now I'm gonna show Lori how to complete the roughing. Make sure you got a little dandy seat for us old people. All right, so right here, Lori, I'm gonna take the casing off. Remember, it's the 12-2. Reach inside, pinch it in, and break the casing on both of them. Pull these out, strip them up. You want to strip about maybe half an inch or so.
So for us people that don't know what half an inch is,
It's about from my finger, from the tip of my finger to about right there.
okay.
It's about half an inch. You don't have to be perfect right now. It's just you eyeballing it. You're basically going to cap it. All right, because this is the rough, and you're not really connecting the outlets yet. So pair them up and just cap them off.
Why do you have one red and one yellow?
There's different sizes. This is usually you put about, it depends. It tells you on the thing how many wires or what type of wires it could hold together, band together. So the color is just different gauges of wire. That's it. Once you got them all together, all capped up, you basically bent the cables in. Until we come back and connect it to the outlet. And we do all of that to all of them.
Well, hey, can you show me how to connect? How to do the wiring?
For an outlet?
Yeah, for an outlet, so that
Oh.
whenever you need help, I will know what I'm doing to help.
Okay. Well, come on. So you're gonna pull the wires back out. So you know the bare one is your ground. It goes right here on the green one. Okay. And then the black ones are the gold. And then the white one are the silver. Okay? Basically what you do is take the caps off. You want to make this a loop. And that's not enough thread. So when you put a cap and you take the casing off, strip it. You strip about 1/2 inch, but when you're gonna do the connection, you actually need a little bit more, like 1 inch. So when you make the little loop like that,
Sounds like a game or something. Somewhere back there. How do you know which one to cut?
doesn't matter.
Are you doing this to all these wires or just that gold copper one?
What do you mean?
twisting it like that? Just the copper one?
Just the ground, yeah. Yep. So then, like I said, so when you're connecting the wire, it doesn't matter which ones you put. It's still all the same. But what I mean is, like, black could go up or down. It doesn't matter where. It doesn't matter which wire. But as long as black goes to gold.
Okay. So it matters which way that hook is?
A little bit, yeah. When you're tightening, so watch. When the screw is coming in, it's gonna grab it and kind of like tuck it in. You see how the wire just went in a little bit? Mm-hmm. So yeah, you don't want the wire to come out. So you want the wire in there.
The only way that it gets like that is if you hook it in that direction.
Yeah, if you have the opening towards where you tightening. Oh. And you want to pull back.
Like away from the
you want to make sure that the wire it's set in the screw. Like it's not you know what I'm saying, like it's in there, but if the wire is sticking out that way, you don't want that. You want it to be completely touching the screw in while you tighten.
Okay.
So if the wire's like this, it's no good. You want to have the wire set in there completely before you tighten it down. See, it's completely in there, flat. Yeah. So what I do is I pull back away from the wire while I'm cinching in, and it usually keeps it in there. And on right here on the ground, I usually grab it a little bit and close it in, and then I pull back. That's it. Then you do spin it back in, all together in there. Grab your mighty drill. Watch it when you're tightening these screws with the drill. That these screws got a habit of stripping. And you see how it's turning on you? Mm-hmm. What you want to do is try to force it to go flat. And then this screw right here, when the cover comes on, you could adjust it, but you want to keep that right in the center. That's it. Like I said, give it a little push, and then you put your plate, you cover on, and that's it. Do the rest like that. Again, for those who are watching, I am not an electrician, so make sure you speak with somebody who is certified in your state and follow your codes. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, guys. Thumbs up, please. Help the channel. And like I said, if you want a shirt, buy a shirt, and 10% goes to the local community. See you in the next one.